Hey guys, Kaza here. Welcome back. We're back with some more of the amazing Shinsengumi with Shinpachi. Yay! Alright, we're on chapter 5. I can't keep my feelings in anymore. I think maybe he finally realizes I like him more than just a friend. Hopefully, I hope. Please don't be that dense. It's like I got hammered into. I like you. Why can't you see? Right? I always thought that was like actually hair highlights or not hair. Well, I mean, there are hair highlights. It's more like his hair is in the original pictures. Like in the prologue, I thought it was like the background sun, and I still have the mystery hair. Like, am I a brunette or am I a blackhead? I don't even know. My hair changes colors depending on the light, which is kind of normal, I guess. I am rambling, so let's continue. Just as Shinpachi had worried, the anti-foreigners led a surprise attack on the Shinsengumi. We didn't return to the base until dawn. As soon as we got back to the base, I was able to treat Shinpachi's wounds. I was finally able to ease up a bit. I immediately grabbed the medicine box and started to treat Shinpachi's wounds. I'm going to apply some medicine to your wounds. It might sting a little. I rarely put the medicine on Shinpachi's injuries. It stings. Shinpachi became a little teary-eyed, but he laid there silently enduring the pain. I'm really glad you came. I never had my injuries treated properly until you came along. Thanks a lot. Shinpachi said so earnestly. I was a bit embarrassed. I'm happy to hear that. I smiled at him, and he smiled at me in return. Still, I'm so glad you're safe. Although he was injured, I was relieved once again that Shinpachi was safe and sound. I've never seen such an intense battle before in my life. I was so worried. Yeah, at one point I thought I was going to die. But this is the first time I thought I couldn't let myself die. Huh? Why? I wonder. I can't say it right now. Oh, could he possibly be falling for us? It sounded meaningful, but as I could see a bit of sadness in his face as he said those words. Why would you be sad? And more importantly, when I saw you at Okita, I thought my heart was going to stop beating. I'm sorry. I was lost in my own worries then. Well, looking back, it's all fine now. You have to promise me you won't ever do anything like that again, okay? If you do that over and over, my heart is going to fail on me. That time, if I said if something were to happen to me, you'd worry, right? Yeah. It's the same for me. If something ever happened to you, I'd... Shinpachi, promise me you won't do anything crazy like that ever again. You can promise me that much, right? Shinpachi looked deep into my eyes, and I promise him. I can't promise that. No. I'm sorry. I can promise that. I promise. Okay, I promise. I told him. Thank you. He looked relieved and started to smile. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm happy to hear that. When you worried about me, and when you came to my side, Shinpachi looked into my eyes. Ooh. His eyes were warm and straightforward. I couldn't look away. As he stared at me, my heart beat faster. Then I remembered I was in the middle of treating his wound. I thought he was laying down. How's he looking at me? Oh, sorry. I haven't finished patching you up. I had started to treat Shinpachi's wounds again to hide my increased heart rate. My heart wouldn't stop pounding because I could feel his eyes on me. I finished putting bandages on him and glanced over to Shinpachi. He was staring straight at me. Hey. Yeah? Up until now, I was too embarrassed to ask, but, you don't mind calling me by your first name, right? Uh-huh? I mean, I was just thinking maybe you had a nickname you prefer or something. We live in the same house, so that means we're like family. Yeah, if you're trying to hit on me, going with the family line doesn't really work. Not very well, anyway, because don't date family. Unless maybe your step-siblings in the manga world. Or you're going for the super forbidden incest one, and yeah. Yeah. I don't want to call you something you don't like. Yeah. Oh, that was just a thought. Oh, it's blushing. Dwa. I just wanted to make you feel comfortable while you're here. I just wanted to make you feel comfortable while you're here. Shinpachi looked embarrassed as he looked away from me. His cheeks looked pink. They are. You can call me whatever you like as well. How does that sound? Well, let's see. Our choices are: I want you to call me by my name. I don't want you to call me by my name. Well, it seems fairly straightforward. Can or can't? You can. Actually, have you ever called my name? Okay, I want you to call me by my name. That would make me happy. Okay, I'll continue calling you Henri. Ah, okay. I still don't remember him really yelling Henri or anything. You probably did, and I just totally spaced on it. Oh, but I like this face. This blushing face I like more. Although he was embarrassed, Shinpachi looked happy and laughed while he spoke. I see. Then you can call me whatever you like. Huh? Are you sure? Yeah, call me anything you like. Okay, then I will. Great. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm glad we can be comfortable with each other. I couldn't tell if Shinpachi was embarrassed, but he looked satisfied and started laughing. On this day, we settled to continue calling each other by our first names. I think I should call it first name hype. A few days passed, and Captain Kondo issued new orders. Everyone who was injured during the Okita incident was to rest for a few days. Shinpachi was one of the people affected, so he stayed at the base resting for a few days. That was kind of anticlimactic, but I figured that. Even though he was at the base, I didn't see him around very much. Where did Shinpachi go? If I rest too long, my body will become weak. He did say that. I wonder if he's off training by himself. As I was thinking about that, I saw Shinpachi going back into the base. Shinpachi, where have you been? Hey, Henri, I just went to town. You went into town? You almost never go there. Well, sometimes a change of pace is good. More importantly, can you sit right there? He pointed at the porch inside the base. I did as he said and sat down on the porch. What? Why am I sitting on a porch? Huh? Shinpachi suddenly kneeled down and touched my feet. What? In shock, I watched as he took off my shoe, and in its place he put a brand new pair. These are... Do you remember when your sandal strap broke? I kept thinking how they still must have been broken. If you like, wear these instead. Are you sure? Of course, I want you to wear them. Shinpachi had a refreshing smile on his face, and my heart throbbed after seeing it. Shinpachi, you did this for me. Even though I received new shoes from Shinpachi, there was a reason I hesitated to put them on. Thank you so much, Shinpachi. I'm really happy. But I want to wear my old sandals a bit longer. What? Why? The strap is broken, and the only thing holding them together is my handkerchief. Yeah, that's why I want to wear them. Huh? These sandals stand as a sign of your kindness. The handkerchief you used to replace the strap holds a special meaning for me. That's why I want to wear my old ones a bit longer. Henri. That's just like you to do something like that. I'm glad you feel that way about it. Okay, it's settled. You'll wear the old ones a little longer and the new ones later on. Yeah. I smiled and nodded, looking satisfied. Shinpachi smiled at me in return. After seeing his smile, my heart beat faster. Every time I see him smile, I feel so happy. I'm more attracted to Shinpachi as each day passes. This must be... I was staring at Shinpachi's smile and realized my own feelings when... Falling in love isn't allowed. What? Oh, of course it's you. I didn't notice him until now, but Soji was standing close by, staring at us. Soji? Hey, Soji, shouldn't you be sleeping? I'll be fine. I need to move my body around now and then. Is this like a Shinsengumi thing? Gotta move. Gotta keep moving. Otherwise, I would die. I heard Soji fell ill after the Okita incident and was taken off frontline duty. Since then, he hadn't gone out to work and continued resting. More importantly, I'll say it again, but falling in love isn't allowed here. What's that supposed to mean? Just like I said, people in the Shinsengumi aren't allowed to fall in love. Huh? Yeah, I knew that. I didn't know the men in the Shinsengumi weren't allowed to fall in love. But why is it not allowed? It's so we don't leave any lingering attachments. We put our lives on the line when we fight. If we're scared to die, we can't fight properly. We have to fight thinking it's okay to die. If we had lovers, we compromise our mindset and want to live on for them. Oh. After hearing Soji's words, I remember the time I put bandages on Shinpachi's wounds. At one point, I thought I was going to die. But this was the first time I thought I couldn't let myself die. Huh? Why? I wonder. I can't say it right now. I think that's the world's strongest hint we can get. Shinpachi looked sad after saying that. Could it be? Is Shinpachi in love? Ding ding ding. I think. Be like, no, he doesn't love you. Wait, why did you say that? Well, looking at you two, that thought just came to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against people falling in love. Well then, see ya. Soji smiled as he left us. He's tricky, isn't he? Oh no, he's so sad. Shinpachi was deep in thought. He didn't say a word. Shinpachi's been quiet for a while now. Should I talk to him? Are you okay? There's nothing to worry about. Change the subject. Don't think about it. You're okay. No, actually, I don't know if you're okay. Are you okay? I was worried about Shinpachi as he stayed silent, so I called out to him. Shinpachi, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking to myself. Shinpachi was really deep into his thoughts. It was like he wasn't 100% there. This is the first time I've seen him so caught up in his thoughts. I wonder what he's so worried about. I guess he really is in love with someone. Just someone? Oh. Can I hurt her? I mean, Henri's cute and all, but Henri! Who else? Henri! And I thought that. It felt like someone had stabbed me in the heart. Shinpachi let out a deep sigh. Sign? Right, sign. Shinpachi let out a deep sign as he continued thinking. Sigh, not sign. Okay, that one could pass because that's like really close on the keyboard, but come on. And then when he turned to me, he smiled like always. Sorry, it's not like me to think so hard like that. No, that's not... Well, see ya. Okay, bye. He smiled as he said his farewell. He returned to his room. As I watched him leave, it looked like he was drifting into his thoughts again. I want to help Shinpachi with his worries, but if he's worried about his love life, could I even be of help to him? Honestly, my heart was in pain just thinking about Shinpachi being with another woman. Once again, my feelings for Shinpachi had been confirmed. I'm in love with Shinpachi. I realized my sprouting feelings. My chest was hot, but at the same time, it hurt. Shinsengumi aren't allowed to fall in love. Soji's words echoed in my mind over and over again. That night, I couldn't sleep. I was engrossed in thoughts as I lay down in bed. My feelings for Shinpachi grew stronger, and I didn't know what to do about it. I wanted to tell him my feelings, but the Shinsengumi weren't allowed to fall in love. I can't believe I fell in love with Shinpachi without knowing it. What should I do about these feelings? Confess them. Try and confess them. We're never gonna get over him either. Okay, if we won't get over him either way, either he accepts or he rejects. If we want to get over it, just let it all out. Just be neat about it. Don't go crazy. Don't be a yandere, please. Yes, definitely not a yandere. My feelings finally sprouted. I just can't ignore them. I love you, Shinpachi. I mumble these words as if I was verifying my feelings. I made up my mind. I would tell Shinpachi how I felt. There was no way I could clear up my feelings thinking like that. I need to go sleep early. I don't want my feelings to intervene with my work. I try to force myself to sleep, but when I closed my eyes, Henri, someone was calling for me at my door. It was a very familiar voice. That's... Oh, the landlord. What is the... It's the landlord, it must be. And if it's Sanosuke, why in the world is he even in this freaking compound at this hour? It's probably Shinpachi, and I bet you anything he probably heard what I just said. Which would be this kind of awkward. But I'm gonna go with the more logical choice, Shinpachi. It's Shinpachi. There's no doubt about it. You're leaving me hanging, aren't you? Okay. It's me. Can you open the door? My heart pounded because Shinpachi came to visit me. I slowly opened the door. Shinpachi calmly stood there. Shinpachi? Sorry for coming at a time like this. I just need to see your face. Huh? Can I come in? Yes. Be my guest. I invited Shinpachi in. He didn't look like his usual self. Suddenly, something surprising happened. It was out of the blue. I guess I do have black hair, don't I? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm good. Shinpachi embraced me. He held me tight with great force. Shinpachi? I didn't understand why this was happening, but my face and my entire body were burning hot. I couldn't help it because Shinpachi was hugging me. Even if it's not allowed, it's too late to keep my feelings inside. When I was at Okita, I thought I couldn't die yet. I wish I could continue living with you. Shinpachi. He slowly put both of his hands on my face and looked deep into my eyes. Sorry for saying this all of a sudden, but I can't keep my feelings in anymore. I love you, Henri. Will you stay by my side? I couldn't hide my joy at hearing his unexpected confession. My heart was throbbing uncontrollably. I felt like I was going to cry at any moment. Yes, me too. I love you too. Please, let me be by your side. Shinpachi looked relieved and laughed with joy after hearing my answer. He kept looking into my eyes and put his face closer. He slowly laid his lips atop mine. I'd say whatever. We desired each other. We kept exchanging long and deep kisses. As my body felt like it was melting, Shinpachi laid me down on the floor. Yay! I never forgot that passionate night where I was connected and united with my beloved. Embracing Shinpachi's bare body, I wish we could be like this forever. Ah! No, I want more. Don't go. Only 2 more chapters left, and then we have the endings. No, I want more. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in chapter 6. Let me know what you think about that whole episode down below. Don't forget to like if you liked the video, and don't forget to vote. Yes, because this is the last video you can vote in for who we're doing next. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye, Kaze out.